Welcome, everyone. I am Craig, your kidney health coach. Also, I am the founder and executive director of the Get in Position Foundation, Inc., a nonprofit organization. Our mission is empowering individuals with kidney disease in the Black and Brown communities to take control of their health journey through education, counseling, and personalized support. I'm also the host of the Kidney Corner podcast. This educational session is brought to you by not only Get in Position Foundation, but the American Kidney Fund. That's where I was certified to become a kidney health coach. Also, I'm a former dialysis patient. I dealt with chronic kidney disease for 23 years, and I received my kidney transplant November 6th of 2023. So I'm excited about that. So welcome everyone. This is interactive. We are live, and I am so excited to bring you guys the third installment of our educational session. Please share this link with someone you may know. This session is actually not really for dialysis patients. However, if you were diagnosed with chronic kidney disease, maybe stage 3, or you know someone who was just diagnosed stage 3, and also we're going to talk about preventative care for everyone else. This lesson is the third installment is ways to prevent chronic kidney disease and kidney failure. How to prevent it. Also, if you were diagnosed with CKD, how to slow down the progression, because there is a progression of it if you don't do the right things or take the right steps. So again, it is interactive. Ask questions or make your comments. I should be able to see it. I'm not sure where individuals are. Either they're on YouTube, our YouTube channel, Facebook, or LinkedIn. So I welcome all of you. All right. All right. Let's get into this thing here. Ways to prevent CKD and kidney failure. Let me blow this up just a little bit so you guys can see it. All right. So let's get started. Last week, we actually talked about what is chronic kidney disease. So this week, we're going to talk about ways to prevent it or slow down the progression of the disease if you already have it. All right. So ways to manage your diabetes if you're diabetic, because last week, installment number 2, we talked about what was the leading cause. The leading cause of chronic kidney disease is diabetes. So if you're diabetic, this is very important. Very important. Please take your medicines as your doctor instruct. Please do whatever you need to do in order to manage your diabetes. Check your blood sugar levels often and keep track of them. This is so important to your health. Uh, Stay healthy. Stay healthy, and only you know where your ranges are, where you should be. Do not miss doctor's appointments. If you're going to miss a doctor's appointment, reschedule it. We got to do better. If you know better, you do better, right? It's for who? It's for you. Exactly. Meet with your dietitian, who can make you make healthy eating plans that's right for you. Most diabetics, you already know this. You already know what you're supposed to have, what you can have, what you cannot have. Also, too, this month, the month of March, I forgot to mention, is National Kidney Month, or some people like to say that it's National Kidney Health Awareness Month as well. So that's why we're doing these educational sessions. All right. So you guys who are diabetics, you should know your numbers, know where you are, take your medicines. It's very important to take your medications when you're supposed to, on time. If you run out, please talk to your doctors about that. Getting prescriptions refilled. All right, it is preventative. CKD is preventative, and you can slow the progression down if you've already been diagnosed, because you don't want to go into end stage or kidney failure. Okay. And here are some ways: control your blood sugar levels. We just mentioned that in the first slide. If you're diabetic, the number two cause or risk factor for CKD is high blood pressure. High blood pressure. So you need to control your blood pressure if you have it. All right. And eating healthy. I know it's tough. Some of us are on the go. Um, some of us have these cravings and so on and so forth. I'm myself included. However, we have to keep track of our eating and be active. We got to move around, walking, and it doesn't take a lot. I'm one who doesn't like to work. I don't like to work out, but I have to work out, right? Because why? My life depends on it. My life and your life depends on it as well. So these are things that you could do to prevent CKD or slow down its progression. Here are some ways to control high blood pressure. Everybody knows, take your medications every day as your doctor instructed you to. You should know this. Check your blood pressures at home. There are blood pressure uh, arm cuff machines you can buy at your drugstore, Walgreens, um, CVS. I know it's a big boycott right now, but hey, you got to buy those things that are uh, uh, necessary, right? You need your necessities, right? So a blood pressure machine. Some and most healthcare providers will aid in that. Your insurances will aid in that. I know Medicare uh, will pay some portions of that if you're unable to afford it. They will chip in. So check on that. Take your blood pressures at home. Of course, you'll hear this a lot. Go to your doctor's visits. Please keep up with those. Keep up with that. A healthy eating plan. Limited sodium, the salt, right? Limited. We're not saying completely get rid of salt. Stop eating the salt. You hear that a lot. Stop eating the salt. Stop eating the salt. Come on. I'm gonna stop eating. Most of the stuff got a lot of salt. It got salt in it. But let's limit it. We'll talk about that a little later, how to do that. Um, Eat healthy fats and lean proteins. Again, be active, move around. A doctor told me, she said, you don't have to work out long. She said, get to the brink to where you sweat, to get your heart rate up. All right. Burn some of those calories. That's how she put it to me. And I really work out, 15, maybe 20 minutes. I don't even do 30, but, maybe 15. I work out, don't do anything strenuous, but I get to the point where I do sweat, get my heart rate up. And I'm a gadget guy, so I have my Apple Watch. Some of y'all have Samsung or whatever it is, your Android devices, and I like to keep track of my stuff. And for those Apple users out there, um, I like closing those rings. That is my goal. I need to close all of my rings today. That's how I challenge myself. So I suggest whatever you got to do to challenge yourself, because why? Your life depends on it. There you go. So eat healthy to prevent CKD, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Limit your intake of salt and sugar. Limit it, right? Cut back. That's what they're saying. Cut back. Cut back on it, right? Keep track of what you're eating. I know that there's cravings. Oh man, I know. So just cut back, right? Don't OD, like we say in the street. Don't OD on it. All right. Choose healthy fats. We'll get into what those healthy fats are a little later. Eat more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Control portion size. That's a big one. That last bullet point is a big one. Control portion sizes, and we'll talk more about that a little later in the presentation. Let me move this around. You might not be able to see that last one down at the bottom. I hope y'all can see that. Again, it's interactive, folks. Y'all can ask questions, leave a comment, do what you got to do. I'll see it. I should see it. All right. So limit sodium to 2,300 milligrams or less per day. Limit foods and meals that have added salt, such as frozen dinners. Those are the worst. That processed food. Um, um, that's the worst. Packaged snacks, processed meats. Those are the worst. That processed meat, the luncheon meat, the luncheon meat. Um, let's see. What we got? Eat fresh or frozen vegetables, which is that's true. That is true. If you got to choose canned foods, choose the ones that say no added salt. All right, on the package. All right. Shout out to Coach Woody out there listening. I see you. That's what's up. Uh Use fresh or dried herbs. You see that thyme right there, that fresh thyme. That's what's up. That's how we do that. Lemon juice or other spices to add flavor to your dish. I love cooking now with I've been doing it for a while. When I was on dialysis, I started to take over uh my my nutrition by cooking, taking over the cooking. I had to stop working, so I was home. So, and I love watching the Food Network and those shows like that. I think I'm a chef. I think I really do think that I'm a top chef. But I just love cooking for my family. So I try different things, and those fresh herbs is the way to go. I'm trying to tell y'all. And the other thing too is that food, yes, it's expensive. It's extremely expensive for no reason sometimes, but that's okay. Why? Because your your life depends on it, right? It's not that expensive for me. Either you're gonna pay on the front or on the back by being in the hospital, being sick, more medications. Think about it that way, folks. Think about it that way. All right. Drink water instead of sports drinks or soda. We'll get into that a little bit more as well. Um, if you're online listening, shout me out. Let me know who you are and where you are tuning in from. Shout me out. I'll be able to see it. I'll shout you out if I can see you. But thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Read the food labels. I spend a lot of time when I'm in the grocery store now. I read those labels. I look at them like, how much is this on here and that on there? I really look at those things now. Very, very important. Very, very important. River Muse. Shout out to you. All right, all right. We got this. We got this. Pink Himalayan salt is a great alternative to refined processed table salt. There you go. It contains trace of minerals which support the body. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. That is a better choice, a healthier choice Thank you. All right. Coach Woody tuning in. She says, I'm getting better at drinking water. Good. Good for you, Coach Woody. Good for you. Yeah, I keep my water. You know what I'm saying? I keep my water with me. Um, so low sodium foods have 5% or less daily volume. Um, all right, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. What's up, Shelby? Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Um, High sodium foods have 20% or more daily value. And so as we look to the right, this diagram, choose less sodium. That's how you read the labels. And Google is your friend, folks. Google is your friend. Wow. Talk about friend. Hello, Miss Barrington. How are you? God bless you, sweetie. Thanks for joining and watching. Um, let's continue on here. Limit the this is a big one. This is a big one, especially for us in our community. That diabetes is killing us, folks. It's wiping us out. It's really taking us out, and we gotta do better. We gotta get that under control. Let me leave that right there. That last bullet point you may not be able to see. Choose food with natural sugar, like fruit. Again, I know the fruit is expensive. Is getting expensive. Please go to your farmer's market. Find a farmer's market. Again, it doesn't cost too much to save your own life, right? Because your life depends upon it. I'm gonna keep saying that throughout this session because it's very important. Your life is very important. You matter. The diabetes is taking us out. We got to get control of that, folks. We got to get control of the diabetes. So choose natural sugar, fruits instead of the sweets, such as cookies, cakes, the candy, all of those things. Avoid processed packaged foods that have added sugars. Those granola bars, I know people try to pick that up, say, hey, I need a little something, a little snack, but watch the sugar content and also the added sugar they put in that. All right. It can contain high sugar. Avoid sugary drinks like soda. I know here in Georgia, I get it. Coke World. It's Coke World, but choose Coke Zero, right? Or Pepsi Zero, whatever your drink is, or a lighter, clearer soda. The sweet tea, yeah, here in the South, sweet tea, that's the thing. And that Arnold Palmer, whoo. I get it. I get it. I understand. but but limit it. I'm not saying cut it completely out. If you cannot do that, just limit it, right? Or get you a unsweetened tea and maybe put you a little bit of that lemonade in it, right? It's options. We got options. And coffee drink. I might be stepping on something when I say them coffee drinkers out there. I'm not trying to step on you, but choose an alternate sugar source or sweetener. That's the word I'm looking for. Alternate sweetener. All right. Limit drinking fruit juices, even those which are unsweetened. Those have so many other additives and things in it. So be careful of that, folks. Get control. If you're diabetic, please get control of your diabetes. Get control. Get control. Get control. All right. Um, Read food labels for sugar. Yeah, read that. Read that. Me and my wife was out the yesterday and we purchased something and I was like, okay, I'll try it. But then she said, you want some more? I was like, nah, no, it's got too much sugar in it. She was like, it do? I was like, yeah, read it. Read the back. Yeah, the added sugar. The added sugar. Um, All right. What we got here? What we got here? Riverview says sugar additives. Ah, good choice. Agave or real maple syrup. Nice. Fresh fruit preserves or applesauce. Non processed or monk fruit sweetener. 0 calories for baking. I'm going to take note of that. That's what's up. All right. You can also use dates. Oh, wow. Nice, nice, nice. Thanks for that. I hope y'all getting this. I'm gonna leave it up. Those are some sugar alternatives. That's a good one. That's a good one. Thanks, sis. That's some good stuff right there. Hope y'all got it. All right. Let's see. Tread lightly regarding coffee. Yeah, for the kidneys. Yeah. I only have 1 cup a day. I saw a guy on social media. Well, it was a doctor. He was saying, limit it down to 2 to 3 cups a day. I'm like, 2 to 3 cups a day? You wildin', kid. What? Nah, just if you can have one, just have your one, you know what I mean? Then sip on some tea later on. Later on. Let's see. Oh wow, a lot of comments today. Great, great, awesome. Check for products with now. I don't know how to pronounce that now. Don't use that. Yeah, whatever that is. Yeah, don't use that. it what's the erythritol? Yeah, that right there. Yeah. Okay, don't use that. Look out for that right there. That's bad for you. Okay. I'm hearing raw honey. Raw honey is good. Okay, great alternatives. Great alternatives. All right. Choose healthy fats. Let's see what my sister can't even pronounce it. Thank you. Okay. I'm still gonna say that. I'm good. We got to move on. Thank you for that. Helping a brother out. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Also too, we'll do this. Yeah, raw honey is amazing. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Good stuff. Good stuff, folks. Good stuff. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Very interactive. I love that. Choose healthy fats. Choose lean meats or fish. I love me some fish. I love what's my favorite fish? Me and my wife's favorite fish is that bronzino. Yeah, put that on the grill. That's my favorite right there. Try beans, lentils, or quinoa. Quinoa instead of meat. All right. Those are healthy choices of protein as well. Healthy choices of protein. Learn about the 3 types of fat. Choose unsaturated fat. Mm, okay. Liquid at room temperature like olive or canola oil, and heart healthy like avocados and nuts. Now, this is what I will say to that. Um, some individuals have nut allergies, right? So it's these diets are not for everybody, right? These are just choices, healthy choices. You know, as an individual, as a patient, you should know your body. You should know what you can have and what you cannot have. Okay. You have to eat right for your type. That's actually a book um, that I go by as well. And actually the book is Eating Right for Your Blood Type. That's the name of it. But I'll say today, eat right for your type, your body type, right? Okay. And avoid trans fats, man-made fats. Okay. All right. Moving right along. Eat more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Fill your plate with more fruit and vegetables. I'll say this, um, and I'm talking to my peers and older. We're getting older, folks. And I was just saying this yesterday. We have to understand where we are, even though mentally we feel like we 30. We feel like we 30. If you're in your late 40s, mid to late 40s, and you're in your 50s now and up, we look great. Our generation, we look great. Yeah, black don't crack. We know that. Yeah, however, but if I'm 54, guess what? My heart is 54 too, right? Yes, my liver's 54 as well. So those things age too. Now the key is to keep it healthy, to manage it, to keep it going, right? So that's the thing that sometimes we forget. What we used to like and eat, our body is saying, "Look, I can't take that no more. I can't digest that anymore." Like, wow, man. I know it's a little disappointing. I know it is. However, we have to pivot. We got to make adjustments, folks. Why? Because your life depends upon that. That's right. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Choose whole grains like whole grain pasta. Okay. Whole wheat bread. Oatmeal. Oatmeal is high in fiber. It's good. It's good for your also your heart health as well. All right. Good stuff. Let's see who we got. Dirty boy. Choose seeded fruits and avoid bananas. Now, okay, that's again. I will say this. Thank you for that, dirty boy. Thank you for that comment. I still say some diets are not for everyone. There are um, some individuals need potassium. Some people are potassium deficient, and they need those bananas. Right? There's other sources of potassium as well. I know that. However, we just can't broadly say, avoid for everybody. Now, that could be for you. If that's your choice, that's your choice. I do agree 1,000% with seeded fruits. I can't stand now all this, seedless that, seedless watermelon. That's crazy to me. I know it's genic, they do all that stuff to it in the lab, which I think is crazy. It's not good. It don't even taste good. It don't even taste the same. Uh, that seedless watermelon, get out of here with that. But dirty boy, thank you for that. Choose seeded fruits. That is yes. I'm with you on that. 1,000%, my guy. 1,000%. Um, Control your serving sizes. This is another one. This is another one. You are what you eat. Right, right, right. Control your serving sizes. Now, what I'm going to say to this, I'll get into the slide. Right, eat slowly. Some of us just gobbling it all down because we hungry. Right. However, that's where the digestion process begins. As we're chewing, our teeth are and what's in our mouth, the tongue, the saliva, uh those things are starting that process, breaking down our foods, and it can't break it down properly, and we can't get the nutrients we need if we just swallowing and just gobbling it down. Give it time, right? Stop when you're full. Some of us keep going. Let me get another piece right there. Let me get a little bit more. That was good. But if you're full, keep it right there. Keep it right there. Check the nutrition labels to find the serving size. Measure or estimate food for the correct serving size. Now, I had a little issue with this slide. right? I didn't create the slide. However, if you do not have like a measuring a scale or anything measuring tools, I suggest you get some if you can. If you're cooking at home, if you're trying to save money, not going out and spending all of the time, and you want to, be at home, get your proper tools. It's very important. However, you can measure, and this is where I had the problem. It says a small fist is 1 cup. Now, I got big hands, so I don't have a small fist. What is a small fist, right? So, I would say try to eyeball it. Try to eyeball it, if you can, and watch your portion sizes. I remember when I was on dialysis, and when you're a dialysis patient, you have to limit your fluid intake. 32 ounces per day. That's not a lot, folks. 32 ounces per day. However, in order to maintain that, what I did was I went out, and when I drink my hot tea or my coffee, I got me my Yeti cup, right? But this is the smaller version of the Yeti cups. I had to, and I still use it. I still use it. Even though after my transplant, I can drink as much as I want now, but I still use it. Buy the smaller plates. If you use paper products, buy the smaller plates, not the big ones, because it's mind over matter. If you see it, you have a large plate. It's like, yo, I got room on the plate. You're gonna fill it up. That's what your mind tells you to do. So just keep in mind about that. There was another comment about for Dirty Boy. Okay, he makes a great point. If you have diabetes, that's correct. IBS, digestive issues, migraines, or taking ACE inhibitors, bananas can spike potassium. That's true. Again, that is true. I think you're right. You're right. Check with your doctors. Yes. However, I didn't want to make it broad, like everybody stop eating bananas. No, we can't do that. And I didn't want to say that. However, again, we always want to consult our doctors on those things, because all of these diets that's put out there is not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Again, you have to know your body. You have to know yourself. There's things that people are dealing with, to your point. If you suffer with migraines and those things, uh, as such, yes, there's a lot of things you need to avoid. And then there's some people who are deficient on some other things that really need it. Okay. Really need it. Prime example. I'll say this about the bananas, and I'll move forward about the potassium rather. And our last session, last Tuesday, we talked about potassium. We talked about potassium. Now, when I was going through dialysis, and also when I was on stage 3, I was on a low protein, low potassium diet. And so, being that I formulated my team, my wife, she was my caregiver, my primary caregiver. I had another one, but she was my primary. And the house, they all joined in with me on my diet, on my renal diet. And so she was doing low potassium too, but she got sick. She kept feeling weird. Now, when she went to the doctor said, you know what? That's a good thing. You joining forces with your husband and all that. But you in particular need the potassium. See how we're different? That's how we're different. So that's why I'm a stickler on saying, okay, everybody's different. These are suggestions. right? These are suggestions. And I have also learned how to approach people in certain things because I know that we're all different. Just like being a dialysis patient, we all in this center together. However, we're all dialysis patients. However, I'm different. I don't need 4.5 hours to dialyze. I don't need it. The guy next to me or the lady over here, they may need 4 hours. See, we're all different. That's the approach. That's the approach. So I tend to say things, well, try to avoid if you can. That's how I approach it. I don't make it broad. And that's what because I've experienced doctors doing that too. I've experienced that too, trying to put us all in the same box and we don't fit. So moving on, I digress. Moving on, folks. Moving on. But thank you all for your comments and your suggestions. I love it. Keep it coming. Keep them coming. All right. How to plan a kidney friendly meal. Remember, I talked about I was on a renal diet, and we are talking about kidney disease, how to avoid it. And some people have the disease, CKD, and we're trying to slow that progression, that disease progression down. We're trying to slow it down, folks, right? So here is how to plan a kidney friendly meal, right? Fill your plate. See, these are suggestions. I say these are suggestions. A cup hand of fruit, a palm size serving of protein, um, cup hand of dairy, maybe some cheese. And when you're on dialysis, see, this is not for everybody. That's why I have to stop. This is why I have to stop because that dairy is high in phosphorus for dialysis patients, high in phosphorus. So watch the cheese. There's some cheeses that are less of the evils, or you can get non-dairy cheese. You can do that. Fist size of vegetables. We got some more comments. I'm gonna get to those in a minute. Um, so yeah, fist size. And that's a nice portion size, that bowl right here. I like that. I like that. Some people may say, well, that's not enough. But again, the previous slide says, until you're full. When you're full and you don't want to overdo it, that's a good size. That's a good size. Let's just check out our comments here. My stomach is the size of a banana, so I need to eat smaller portions. Right, right. See, some people's stomach organs are smaller. I learned, and we'll talk about it at the end of this. Stay tuned. Um, I learned that a young lady who was on our podcast, the reason for her high blood pressure is because one of her kidneys didn't grow fully. Wow. Wow. That was the cause of it. That was the cause of it. Dirty boy, potassium is a danger to diabetes. Yes. It causes kidney disease. Absolutely. That is any foods with potassium. Yes. That's correct. That is correct. Per my doctor's recommendation, that is correct. However, your body makes potassium and it still needs it. But when it comes to kidney disease, you want to be on a low potassium diet. Some foods and most of the foods we eat, some of it we cannot avoid. Just like with phosphorus, that's a whole nother chapter right there. Phosphorus, everything got phosphorus in it. But I've learned that there is good phosphorus and then there's bad phosphorus. That's a whole nother slide. All right. Moving right along. Keep the comments coming. How to plan a kidney friendly meal. We're still in that. Palm size serving of protein again. Same thing, same bullet points. And this is cool. Now, a guy my size, um, I'm 6 feet, 220, 217 on a good day. Yo, that's nothing to me. That right there is nothing to me. However, it's mind over matter, right? So now I'm learning, and it's a process. It's step by step, folks. It's a process to get my mind and my body aligned. Okay. Get everything aligned. And that's a decent portion of food, right? Maybe lunch, something like that. Or it could be dinner if you eating heavier earlier in the day and later on at night. That's good. That looks really, really good. Moving right along. All right, we're gonna do a little activity since I got all this, all these comments going on. All right, so let's study. I need you all to study the picture to your right. That nice bowl of goodness we see. So we're gonna figure out what foods fit into each food group. So I hope you all are studying that. Okay. Give you a minute, take a look at it. So let's name the protein. Name the protein. What's the protein on the plate or in the bowl? It looked like a bowl. Anybody? Which food that we see is part of the protein family or category or food group? Anyone? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, now y'all ain't saying nothing. What's up? What do you see in that bowl is part of the protein food group? You see eggs? Somebody said they see eggs. Somebody said they see eggs. I don't see any eggs. I don't see any eggs. Let's see. Let's see. They coming in. Somebody said eggs. I don't see any eggs. No eggs. Somebody said enlarge. It's large. That's as large as I could get it. Enlarge your enlarge your phone. Ding 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 ding. Dirty boy gets it. It's meat. It's meat. It's the chicken, right? It's the chicken. Okay. What else on that plate is protein? Nah, not the spinach. The peas. Okay, I okay. The beans, okay, the peas. I say peas, beans. They're the beans. Correct, correct, correct. So I said, look like it makes the picture bigger. It did. Okay, great. Thank you for that. The beans, correct. The kidney beans, dirty boy. There you go. There you go. That's good. Good, folks. Awesome job. Awesome job, everyone. Awesome job. The protein. It's the grilled chicken and kidney beans. The grilled chicken and kidney beans. Good job, everyone. Woo! Good job. Good job, everyone. Good job. Awesome job. Awesome job. All right, we're gonna go. I love this. I love this. It said the chicken looks like salmon. Okay. Okay, we'll take that. What's the fruit? Anybody can pick out the fruit? What's the fruit? I know y'all scratching your head like, whoa, what? 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 Wait, what is he talking about? What's the fruit? Anybody see what there it now look at the whole entire frame of the picture. Not just what's in the bowl, but what's in the entire frame of the pic. I hope y'all can see it. Now, if you're using your phone, y'all may have to, enlarge it there because this is as big, as large as the slide I could go. But the interaction is awesome. You all are thinking. You all are thinking, which is awesome. Okay. Fruit. Anyone? Fruit. In the frame of that picture, it's in the upper left-hand corner. If y'all can see it. I don't know. But for sake of time, we'll just move right along. It's a lemon. It's a lemon. And you can drizzle some lemon for flavor. That's your fruit. I know that was a tough one. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. Okay. Oh, somebody got it. The lemon. The lemon. All right. Rosemary said the avocado. It's got a seed in it. Okay. 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 But the avocado comes in a little later. It comes in a little later. Keep that. Keep that. All right. The next one is bread or grains. Bread or grains. Bread or grains. Which one? What do you see? What do you see? All right. Let's see. It's coming in. All right. Ding, 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 ding. The quinoa. That's the grain. Absolutely. Good job. Good job. Good job. Uh let's see. Let's see. River Muse says it's the only thing I can see. Okay. All right. Dairy. Does anyone see any dairy? Any dairy? Any dairy? I know y'all looking real hard. Y'all know y'all looking real hard for the dairy. See any dairy? Any dairy? I know that's a hard one. I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna put it up. The answer. I know y'all looking too. The dairy is missing. The dairy is missing. You can have a glass of milk, or sprinkle some cheese for some dairy. All right, that was kind of a trick. That was kind of a trick question. The vegetables. Come on, y'all. Vegetables. I know y'all see the vegetables, right? What vegetables do you see? What vegetables do you see? Come on, come on. I know you see it. Come on. Vegetables, veggies, vegetables. You guys see the vegetables, the veggies? Let me know. Let me know. What do you see? Okay. River Muse, you just on top of this thing. Brussels sprouts, broccoli. Okay. Anyone else? All right, Rose. Spinach. There we go. Good job. Good job. Good job. Awesome job, folks. Awesome job. There's a green pepper in there somewhere. I'm still looking too. But that was on the slide notes. All right. Last but not least, healthy fat. What is the healthy fat? I'll phrase it like this. What is the healthy fat that you see, and also a healthy fat that you can add? I will say that. Okay, all right, come through at Rosemary. Come through. That's right with the spinach. There you go. Teamwork. There you go. All right. The last bullet point, healthy fat. Rose said it earlier. Herbert Ward, Pastor Ward, Cuzzo says avocado. And I'll put up again. Rose says avocado. That is correct. Now there's I added Dirty Boy. That's what's up, Dirty Boy. There we go. Yes, avocado. Good job. Yes, avocado is a healthy fat as well as a fruit. Absolutely. But I also asked, what was the second part of that question? What else could you add to this bowl of healthy food, um, as a healthy fat? What else could you add? What else could you add? What seeds are on top? Anybody want to answer that one? What seeds are on top? What else could you add to this? Anyone as a healthy fat? What is a healthy fat? The good kind that we need. The good kind. Someone asked chia? No. Rosemary, you answered your own question. Sesame seeds. Those are sesame seeds. But what else could you add? I will give you. I know y'all are scratching your heads and what the answer that I'm looking for. Hold up, let's see. They're coming in. They're coming in. Coming in. Coming in. Coming in. Almonds. Okay. Healthy fat. Mm-hmm. Flaxseed. Oh yeah. You can add those things. Those are great choices. But this is more like a salad. Aha. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You can add olives, olive oils, salmon, pine nuts, eggs, or almonds. Very good. Very good. Yes, what I was looking for was olive oil dressing. Olive oil dressing is a source of healthy fat. Healthy fat. Wonderful job, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome, awesome job. Give yourselves a round of applause there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's move right along. Um, Being that this presentation is sponsored by the American Kidney Fund, you can go to kidney.kidneyfund.org and check out some of their recipes. Great recipes there. Great and awesome recipes there. Um, River Muse, my mic sounds nice. Check one. I got you. Got you. Got you. Love the participation, folks. Love it. Love it. And learning is fun. It should be fun. It should be fun. And it is fun today. Absolutely fun today. And you all made that possible. Um, let's see. Be active. You got to move around. You got to move around. It helps control your blood pressure and diabetes. and it keeps you at a healthy weight. That's a big one for a lot of us trying to lose weight, especially when we get up in age. We try to lose that weight. And Dirty Boy, I saw you with the walnuts. Walnuts is another choice. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to miss anybody's comment. So, yes. But being active, we got to move around a little bit more. We got a little bit comfortable. All right. But now we got to move around. We got to get up. We got to move around a little bit more, doing walks. Set a goal. Be active for 30 minutes a day if you can. It's saying 5 days per week. Um, Again, a lot of us are busy. We got a lot going on. There is a lot going on. Like what they say, life be life in. Yep, that is true. So 5 days a week, okay. All right. I got you on the slide. But for me, this is my suggestion. For me, I had to go to dialysis 3 days out of the week. I was on the Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. Some people are on TTS, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Now that I'm no longer on dialysis, thank God. I said, if I could get up to go to dialysis, I can get up to move around. Now, dialysis, my time was 3 hours. I got it down to 3 hours. I started four. Well, what? 4.5. And I got it down because my clearance was good. I made sure I did what I was supposed to do. Because why? My life depended on it. Yep. That's why. So today, being a kidney transplant recipient, I said, okay, if I can get up to go to dialysis, I can get up to work out. I do again 15, 20 minutes. I don't quite do the 30 because I don't like to work out, but I have to work out, right? Start slow. Add an extra activity into your routine if you can. And I'm starting to build, right? My body is being conditioned. That's what I'm doing. I'm conditioning my body now. Walk after a meal. Um, Now daylight savings time gets darker later. If you want to walk, if you're an outdoors person, I'm really not an outdoors person. Here's a lot of wildlife going on, and then not to mention it's pollen season. Uh, so I'm not that outdoor stuff. Maybe more when the pollen season die down. Maybe right, maybe for me. But I have a treadmill in my basement. I do my treadmill thing. I got some dumbbells. I do that lightweight, not too heavy. And also to find activities you enjoy, like walking, dancing with them fans. I see y'all. I'm I'm kidding, folks. But anyway, do what you got to do. Your gardening, peace of mind. You know, um, your peaceful place, or playing a sport. Just stay active. Stay active, folks. All right. Other ways to prevent CKD. This is a big one. This is not suggesting you limit your smoking. They say quit altogether. Cut it out. That's a big one. Do your best. Do what you got to do to stop that smoking. That's taking a lot of people out as well. Limit your alcohol. See, they saying don't quit, but limit it, right? And we getting older now, right? So limit your alcohol and talk with your doctor. Talk with your doctor on those things. All right, folks. All right, write down 3 things you'll do to prevent CKD. Anybody want to tell me now what are they going to do to prevent CKD, chronic kidney disease? Now, if you already have it, how are you going to slow down the progression of it? Anybody? While I sip my water. What are you going to do to prevent? Give me one thing, not three things, but give me one thing that you're going to do to prevent it or slow down the progression. I know one of the things that I had to do, and this is very, very rare. When I was diagnosed with CKD, I was diagnosed at a stage 3. Back then, um, I was diagnosed with a stage 3, um, and I stayed on stage 3. I did what I was supposed to do, because my nephrologist at the time informed me that as I get older, um, the disease, it was inevitable that the disease would progress. And so we partnered together, and I was a stage 3 for 18 years. 18 years. That's really unheard heard of. 9 times out of 10 individuals who on stage 3, they stay there for a couple of years, and then it progresses to end stage, stage 5, complete kidney failure. Let's see what we got here. All right. All right. It's good for pollen allergy. That's good. Yep, yep. And I also wear a mask when I go out as well. I also wear a mask when I go out. All right. Thanks for that. Let's see. Dirty Boy said he's going to have smaller portions. Good. Awesome. Good job. Good job. Anyone else? Anyone else would like to list one thing that they're going to do to prevent CKD or the progression of it? Anyone else before we move forward? All right. All right. Going once, going twice. Moving right along. Thank you all for that. Thanks for joining. That's the end of our session for today. Thank you all. Give yourselves, don't log out yet. Don't click off yet, right? Don't click off yet. Please take a moment, scan the QR code, please, to complete just a small quiz evaluation of today's session. Please, if you don't mind doing that for us, we would greatly appreciate it. This is for the American Kidney Fund. I am a certified kidney coach with the American Kidney Fund. Here is my foundation, nonprofit organization, the Get in Position Foundation, Inc. And we also have a podcast, the Kidney Corner podcast, right here on this YouTube channel. And I would like for all of you to subscribe. There's been scrolling this entire time. You also can email us if you have any comments or questions. Please share the link as well. It'll be for replay. You can go back to the YouTube channel where you are logged in now, to view some of our past podcast episodes. We have some other podcast episodes coming up this month for the month of March, which is National Kidney Awareness Month. This month, there's some things going on as well. We have a few podcasts. We have a series that is out now on the podcast, entitled "I'm So Sorry to Hear That." This one is streaming right now. Bill Metlow, hear his story. He's a kidney patient. Go hear his story. I'm so sorry to hear that. On the Kidney Corner podcast. Streaming now. This was released yesterday. Jacoba Talley, kidney patient, It was released yesterday. It is streaming now. Hear his story. Amazing stories. He's a kidney patient, dialysis patient as well. Um, Airing next week, Monday. Lavita Barnes. She was recently diagnosed. She's a diabetic and also stage 3A. Hear her story. And these individuals that I'm showing you now, they are actually mentees with the Get in Position Foundation. I am currently their mentor. I'm walking them through their kidney journey. They are doing a phenomenal job. Uh, it is a journey, and so we applaud them. Go hear their stories. Go hear their stories, please, 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 please hear their stories. And at the end of the month, airing March 31st, this young lady, she's only 33. She's actually a doctoral or doctorate candidate at Temple University in Philly. She's an amazing soul. The future Jasmine, Dr. Jasmine Evans, the epitome of an advocate. Her and I kind of share the same story. We received our kidney transplant in 2023. And because of a racially biased test, hear her story. Please make sure you all look out for that. We are also streaming live, not live, but we're also streaming on the Apple Podcast app. You can listen to that there. You can listen to the podcast as well and also view it on YouTube. So we're excited about that. Let's see. River Muse had one last comment. The main things for me, okay, diet, regular check-ins with doctor, control my stress to address high blood pressure challenges. All right. Good deal. Good deal. Good deal. Listen, folks, thank you all so much for joining us here on the Get in Position Foundation education session with me. I had fun. Thanks for joining. Again, share this link. It's every Tuesday of this month. We're doing education sessions. And next Tuesday, we will be reviewing individuals who are on dialysis. We're going to be talking about the dialysis process a little bit. So if you know anyone who is currently on dialysis, please share this link with them. Inform them they need to tune in 12 noon live. They can interact, ask questions. I had fun. Thank you all so much and enjoy the rest of your day. I love you all. And as we always say, our motto is make sure you get in position as it relates to your health. Thank you guys so much. I love y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Peace.